This episode of Hoot'n and Holler'n is brought to you by Hoot'n and Holler'n. We still don't have a sponsor. Hey, listen, we've got new merch out, and we're trying to roll out new designs as often as we can. So go check them out right now at hootandholler'n.com. You can find like 3 shirts right now, but one of them is this Sweet Bowl Peanut shirt, and it's flying off the shelves, baby. Go check it out, hootandholler'n.com. All right, here we go. Welcome back to another episode of Hoot'n and Holler'n. It's a very special one. It's the college football episode, which was our most viewed and downloaded episode last year. Shocking, I know, a Southern podcast hit a home run with college football. We should do it again now because we've got special guests here from the hit sports comedy series SEC Shorts, Robert Clay, Josh Snead. Thanks for joining us.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
It is great to be here. I am looking forward to both hooting and hollering.
Oh.
And we just any kind of video or audio from Josh is we'll take anything.
Just can't hear me or see me?
Yeah, there's just a little bit of a delay. It's just
I'll text you a picture.
We've got a little bit of hearing and a little bit of seeing.
You've got the screen resolution of a Tamagotchi right now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the carrier pigeon is bringing your internet to you.
Just bit by bit.
I guess so.
We've had this problem before, yeah. I thought you said you were on fiber. You are not on fiber, sir.
Yeah, he's been eating fiber.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the internet.
He's on actual cloth fibers.
Yeah.
You guys just want me to call in?
Yep, we'll get the big question out of the way here, which is this the year we get SEC longs? LOL, don't answer that. I just noticed that's the question y'all get a lot, and I was going to throw it out there just in case. I don't want to get into the basic questions that like, hey, how do you come up with these ideas? I just want to get right to the nitty-gritty of it. Why don't we see this type of content in the Big Ten or literally any other conference? The SEC has got numerous content creators, and I see one guy doing some Big 12 stuff, and Annie Agar does Big Ten occasionally, and that's about all I see.
I mean, I think, you know this as well as anybody. It's hard. The turnaround time is just like, you have to really be dedicated to it. And I also don't think the Big Ten is just not as deep. I mean, you've got like probably huge fan bases for Michigan and Ohio State, but I mean, let's be real, like Purdue fans aren't going to be lining up to watch viral content about themselves.
Yeah, I think it's like the fan bases aren't as passionate all the way up and down the roster, the team rosters. You know, I'd say half the fan bases in the Big Ten probably could care less, you know?
Yeah, that's true. And I will say, as bad as it gets in the SEC, you still got like Mississippi State fans that will take the time to comment and remind me that they suck and then just leave. Like,
I feel like the worse they are. Yeah, they want you like, hey, you didn't make fun of us this week. What gives? Like they want to be told they suck this year. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, it's like top to bottom.
Yeah. Poor State fans.
The other conferences just know.
Yeah, they already know. And also, too, the Big Ten, it's just tough to – I feel like every week your marquee matchups are just blowouts. It's just Ohio State or Michigan year before last just beating up on everybody. Or now Indiana. I guess Indiana fans cared a little bit last year, and that ended very abruptly after that Notre Dame game. But also, too, it's not just the SEC. There's a ton of talent that was just located in central Alabama.
Dude, this area is the hot spot. You know, I think Jermaine left to go to Memphis, but when he was here, it was like everybody. I don't know what it is, but man, it's hilarious. Like, because nobody knows where we're based out of. They're always like, "So you're based out of the school that I root for, right? Like you're on campus, correct?" So yeah, when everybody kind of learns everyone's around that Birmingham area, the Jasper area, then it just turns into like a big central spot.
Yeah, we're considered by some places Birmingham Metro, but I mean not every place.
You got a Milo's, you're close. I feel like
do have a Milo's. Yeah. Nobody's ever there, but it's still rocking.
That is what the white pages consider us at once.
Yes. Birmingham Metro. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, we used to get a bill.
We all go by the white pages, so that's official.
Yeah, that's a very relevant reference. But yeah, big time in Birmingham. I think that is testament too to like this area. I used to watch. I don't remember what talking head it was I was watching, but I think it was probably Colin Cowherd would talk about the TV ratings for college football games. He was always real into that, and Birmingham market was always top 10 for games that didn't have any like Alabama teams in it. Like we're still watching college football.
What's always interested me is like it's like the Tuesday night game between Western Michigan and BYU, and that's Birmingham will be the top market. Like always, it's just I think there is like a big love of football, and if it's not SEC, it's like, well, I'll take what I can get. Let's see what I don't even know what Western Michigan's mascot is, but let's see what they're up to these years. Like, yeah, it's crazy. And we still can't hold the Stallions. We can't hold the Stallions, man.
No.
Yeah, the Stallions, are they officially gone now?
I heard back and forth. I'm just assuming they're gone.
Close. Yeah, it's very close.
I think we're lucky to have had them as long as we have.
Gone.
Yeah, we had them long enough.
I blame it on Jermaine. He left Birmingham, and so they just followed.
Like we can't find a new MC for the games. We're just gonna bounce.
Just like Snead did from the feed just now.
Yeah, we just lost.
Since he's not here, like that is the worst internet I think I've ever seen in my life.
We're just gonna put like a static picture. We'll do like the Conan O'Brien bit where we just kind of superimpose somebody else's mouth on them. And
somebody get a little talking puppet of Josh.
Yeah,
you were saying talking heads, and he was just a head.
Yeah, definitely, barely.
At least he was using his good computer microphone so you could barely hear what he was saying, too. I mean, he really came full out for this.
Yeah. I was going to say, too, I feel like this. The big fans know that, or at least Reddit knows, that you're an Auburn grad and Josh is not, but he's a Bama fan through and through. And I think that you keep each other in check. Like, I don't think that y'all have ever been biased at all in your videos. But has there been times where this joke is I don't know, is probably something is not unbiased, but you just threw it in there anyway because you could? You ever take those moments?
Well, yeah,
you're like, I'm going to throw a bar at Alabama because I can.
For Auburn, you get ragged on we get called out for y'all guys are being really hard on Auburn. It's like, I mean, yeah, they're in that like weird Tennessee decade of mediocrity where everything is just, you're not the worst, but you're certainly not in the top tier. And so we poke a lot of fun at that. We poke a lot of fun at Hugh Freeze, and we definitely hear back from people. So I think with that, when Alabama was riding high, I mean, that was what we would do just constantly. It was just, I mean, we're just anything that makes Alabama look amazing, and they loved it. They ate it up. And so, last season was very weird, I think, for everybody when it's like, oh man, you guys, I'm a little worried about you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming back. Let's see what he's got. Is he going to be on 16 millimeter?
I've seen nothing right now. Just blank screen.
This is an improvement.
Help me.
I'm seeing.
All right. Yeah.
Not better. But it's something.
Sort of.
You should go park outside of McDonald's, man, and use their Wi-Fi.
like these poor Walker County kids during COVID, like having to go to Walmart or the McDonald's Wi-Fi to do their homework. Nope, ain't got it.
Oh my God, we're tanking your college football episode. I'm so sorry.
This is already going smoother than most of our episodes anyway, so you're good.
For sure.
Have you heard back from any coaches, or at least like last season? I know y'all have heard from or talked to some coaches in the past. Like Lane, I think, has at least tweeted some stuff.
Yeah, he's probably the most active one that'll retweet stuff. I don't actually think he watches it. I think like his assistant maybe like, hey, look at this, and he just kind of retweets it. We got this was a few years ago. Mark Stoops got mad at us for like a very pro Kentucky football video. This was back when we would make stuff for SEC Network, and the joke was the basketball team was having to like do car washes and sell like cookies to raise money to buy jerseys because Kentucky football was good, so no one cared about basketball anymore. Very tastefully done, and he got very upset about that and tried to like pull it off the air and stuff. It was very dramatic. But luckily, SEC Network, the journalistic bastion of integrity, they like, no, we're going to run it. We can't let coaches dictate the content unless it's the Finebaum show.
Yeah, exactly. They
Speaking of, I saw you on the old Finebaum show. Got the full front and center treatment.
Good. I had Josh's internet for that interview, and it was an incredible delay. I think people thought that Paul wasn't getting the jokes, and I don't think that he was getting some of them, or just they weren't good.
He 100% was not getting the jokes. You were trying to. They were funny, and he was just like, "Ugh, that man's burned out." Like they work him so hard.
I get everything that I said to the producer right before going on is exactly what he said on air. So, like, if he had notes, he didn't read them. He just got whatever came in his ear and just repeated it. That was it.
Just be like, "Ha, yes." So, next question.
Yeah,
yeah. He's lost his fastball a little bit. I think just being worked to death out of ESPN.
I do he just lets you go though. I do appreciate that. Like he doesn't try to redirect you. It's just like, oh, you're going to go down this path. Well, we'll let you go. So if you have the mentality of an insane Finebaum caller, I mean, you can thrive on that show, and that's the only place it'll work.
Oh yeah, and that's why he's got man. I don't know if you used to listen to him when he was like on AM radio. Did any of y'all listen to him when he was like old school?
Yes.
Like, man, that show. I mean, he still can be, a little bit critical on his current show, but man, back in the day, Mike Dubose, loses 2 games, and Finebaum's like, "You're going to get fired. I'm going to make sure of that."
Yeah.
I'm see to that.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a show for a long time, and is only gone up, I guess, in popularity, sort of. So, and he's doing something right.
I don't watch him that much anymore.
Every documentary about like college football, he's always one of the talking head interviews. He's like the, in the VHS, I love the 80s, they always have the one person they interview to provide content, and that's Finebaum for every college football question ever.
It's the same 3 comedians they always call upon that apparently know every ounce of pop culture ever. You were saying that about Mark Stoops, and I was just thinking this last night. Have you watched any of that Any Given Saturday yet?
No, I've had some people text me. I didn't know it was out yet.
I didn't either. Apparently, this week it just dropped.
Yeah, it just dropped yesterday or day before.
Yeah, Tuesday night.
So
I want to. They were at some pretty big games when they were following teams. So I hope it's cool. I don't know. Like they do that sort of Drive to Survive editing style for it. I'm curious how that looks. Diego Pavia running all over Alabama and what they do for that. I don't know.
That was
I definitely want to check it out.
Yeah, I binged I think the first 3 episodes last night, and that third one, I believe it's third one, is all about Diego and Vandy playing Bama, and then on the other side of the coin, they also show Arkansas upsetting Tennessee at home. But that one is just all around Sam Pittman, which just confirmed I just love Sam Pittman even more. That's just the most that's everybody's pawpaw, I think. Is Sam Pittman.
Oh, yeah.
Every coach, it's really interesting. They do a good job of highlighting the coaches because they start with Brian Kelly, and he's like, I was going to go into politics. And you're like, yeah, I can see that. And, his whole bit, it doesn't make me love Brian Kelly at all. It's not doing anything for at least his image, I think. Shane Beamer, it makes me like him.
He's not authentic. Shane Beamer is authentic. I feel like Shane Beamer is being himself. Brian Kelly is being the version he thinks LSU recruits will respond to. It's just do less, man. Do less.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if that wasn't obvious with that attempt at a Southern accent when he got there. My God. He right out of the Hillary Clinton playbook on that one.
Oh, my gosh. No kidding.
That was bad. But anyway, I was noticing, though, that they'll show some other coaches, other players, but they don't show Mark Stoops. Now, he may come in later because I think one of the last episodes features Kentucky. But, they go out of their way, it feels like, not to show Mark Stoops in that documentary.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, he's what is he like? I mean, the man is really threading the needle Gus Malzahn style of you're on the hot seat, now you got a reprieve, now you're on the hot seat, now you got a reprieve. He can dial it in when he needs to, it seems like. But I think even Kentucky fans are kind of all right, man, 8 wins is cool, but I think that might be your cap.
Yeah. They've got a lot of patience over there, but I don't think they can put up with another losing season. But yeah. Anyway, speaking of coaches here, I know y'all had a chance to work with some coaches while you were doing some stuff for SEC Network, but you've got a whole new crop of coaches now. If you had your choice of all of the SEC coaches right now, which one would you want to make a video with if they all had to say yes? Even Mark Stoops.
Man. Gosh, I mean, you gotta feel like Lane Kiffin would be the one who would be more like energetic about it, like excited about it. Maybe Shane Beamer. He seems like he would be pretty excited to play along. He's done some stuff with their video crew up there with Justin King. But man, I'm also trying to think who would be like the worst one.
Oh, Stoops or Brian Kelly for sure.
It's got to be Stoops. Man. He's just like no personality. He looks like an egg when he just like is being interviewed.
I don't think Stoops watches comedy like at all. Like I think he just sits down and watches like World War II documentaries.
I was about to say he's like that one movie where the dude watches General Patton all the time. I know it's Ron Swanson.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. Or just film. He just rewatches film of Kentucky losing, and then that's it.
I think I'm going to dabble back in the 2010 year. That sounds good.
Yeah, I feel like Josh Heupel would be a fun one to do something with. He kind of gives off that vibe.
Yes. I think, especially if they're winning, and he's he seems like he could be really scary if it's like after a loss. Just kind of getting the vibe from post-game interviews and stuff, like the ones who get really upset after a loss. Historically, man, Steve Spurrier all day. Like, oh my gosh, that would be a dream.
I was so jealous that y'all got to work with him when you were with Network, but then I heard that he didn't read the script at all.
Oh no! Like we were so excited to do it, to like actually do a bit with him, and they approved the script, his agent and everybody, and then he walked into the room to shoot it, and he was like, "Yeah, I ain't saying any of this stuff." We were just like, we just like shrank because. It was just like a little joke where he was like making fun of Tennessee. And he actually said to us, Tennessee's my third favorite team. And we're like, what? This is not true. He was going through like a rehabilitation phase where he was trying to get Tennessee fans to like him.
Yeah.
And so, he didn't do the bit and we were so depressed. But like, man, when he was like coaching and just every press conference was just a gold mine of just zingers. Oh, he would be amazing to do it then.
Oh, it was the best.
Now he's just trying to lay low and not get people mad at him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he's hiding from. He's got a cush job. I think he's still at the University of Florida, got an office there, some made up title. So I don't know what.
I mean, he always got the Orlando Apollos to go back to when they come back.
Oh God.
Did you ever go to a Birmingham Iron game when he was the coach? All he did when they were on offense, he would have the play sheet and he would be calling plays. And then as soon as they punted or scored, he would just go sit on the bench and just like randomly talk to people when they're on defense. Could not care less.
That's so
it was
good.
Great.
Oh, well, look
who
who's
do
back.
we have here? Psych.
Actually, that's a little bit. This is the best you've sounded and looked yet.
This is way better.
Good.
He made everybody disconnect.
I'm in the airport now in the waiting room. Maybe this would be better.
Anyway, Robert just got done ranking his top SEC coaches from the 1970s from 20 down. So if you don't mind, go ahead and start now.
Just pick it up from there, Josh.
Yeah. Well, if you didn't put in,
There it is.
I'm just kidding. I get it.
Wait, the podcast listeners won't get that joke.
This is good that you came back in because I want to talk for a second as transition to talking about this upcoming season, and that's Swagger-bilt. Did y'all call it Swagger-bilt or the internet dub it Swagger-bilt?
I think everybody just had different names for it. So
that's my favorite. That's what I call it.
The university didn't want to call it the Vandy Pimp for obvious reasons. Because
that's fair.
But then when we got to the stadium, and before I came out, they were like, "It's the Vandy Pimp." I was like, "That's the last thing I expected to hear over like the stadium."
How much on that video did you have written for Josh to do in that moment, and how much of it was just like, let's just see what you do. Let's just sling the doors open and you just dance.
Yeah, a lot of it was, so I, you probably already know this, but I won the Dancing with the Stars local edition in Birmingham. A lot of people were talking about it.
I've
You guys
heard.
probably already know.
I don't remember
So-
which Fox 6 anchor you beat out, but you did.
Right. No. They had already gone
bet
through
JJ
all the
Pruitt was
local
so
anchors
mad.
for that. We were down to like, it was like me and some people who were outside of the theater when they started the event. So, but when you have a history of winning dance competitions like I do, you just turn on the camera and
That was it.
loose.
Now, what we asked originally, the first video we were doing it, I asked our actress Hannah Kirkendall, like, "Hey, can you pimp walk?" And she was just like, "Absolutely not." That was in the discussion. So then you're like, "Oh man, this might be inappropriate." So I text Josh, "Hey man, I don't want to force you to do this or anything, but can you pimp walk?" And I think he just responded with like an emoji of a guy like just full swagger jacket.
That's all you needed.
Down. So he was good to go from the beginning.
So we almost got Hannah as the Vandy Pimp.
Very, very close to it, yes. Now, I would love to see what that... She's already got too many recurring characters, so we need to spread the love out to poor Josh, who's been forgotten about.
Yeah, and that just muddies the water to have Hope as Pimp Vandy. I mean, how would you have two people playing the same character in a video? It doesn't even... It's not logical. What was that like, though, going to Vandy? Because you were there, they put you on the Jumbotron. Like, would they roll out the red carpet for you, or was it just kind of like, you meet us back here at this time? And then...
No, yeah, it was cool. We got to... They had, like, a few things they wanted to do for in-stadium stuff, but other than that, they let us... after Vandy scored a touchdown one time, we jumped up into the student section, and a guy held me up on his shoulders, and I was, like, jumping through the student section, and everybody was, like, going nuts and stuff. Before the game, though, I got to come out of the tunnel with like pyrotechnics and smoke, and they played the music for me and everything. And it was like right before the team came out, the Vandy came out on the field, and the mascot was dressed like I was and everything. Like it was awesome.
That's incredible.
I feel like they showed a little bit of it on ESPN. I don't remember. Who was Vandy playing that game?
South Carolina, that was the one. Man, it was like they were really cool because, we were trying to film stuff for a video too with them out there. But the rule was the game had to be close. And if the blowout started happening, they would kind of usher us back onto the stadium. So they kept it within a touchdown for most of the game. And we had all these things we wanted to do with Josh, sending them out with the band and everything. And then South Carolina went up by 2 scores, and then they were like, "No, in the tunnel, go, 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 go." And so we thought we were done. And then they scored a touchdown to make it 7 again. And that's when he went to the student section, the high water mark, where it was like, they're going to win this game. And then I think South Carolina scored like 28 unanswered.
Oh yeah. So there was at some point in maybe the third or fourth quarter where they were just like looking for things to throw me out and do. And it was like, how they do at long timeouts? They'll like have a giveaway in the stadium or something. Mm-hmm. Well, a whole row was getting like some type of barbecue sauce, and so they were like, "Oh, we'll just have the Vandy Pimp present it to them." And so we go out there, and as we're lining up, South Carolina scores again, and I could hear over the radio they were like, "Pull the pimp, pull the pimp, pimp down, pimp down." So they pulled us back under the stadium, and I think that was it.
Oh, well, I enjoyed every appearance of Swagger. I know that y'all were very careful about not overdoing it, or at least it felt like that, like you didn't want to run it in the ground. And you did a good job. You left people wanting more, which I think is always the goal. But is there a chance if Vandy goes on another run and, hey, Diego's back, anything could happen? Does Swagger-bilt make another appearance this season if they can pull off a big upset?
Yeah, this is one of those things where, like, at the beginning of the season or at the end of last season, we were just like, all right, he's dead. We're not going to do it anymore. But
you can't kill him.
You get halfway through the season and you're like, oh God, is there anything happening? And Vanderbilt wins the game. We will absolutely use it again.
But, like, let's be real. I mean, like, Diego is talking so much trash this offseason, they're going to go 0-12.
Yeah, he's
talking so much.
He's laying on thick. And they show him a good bit in that Any Given Saturday. And it doesn't really make me love him anymore.
We met their
it's not
family.
really helping his image, I don't think.
He's out running around with Kid Rock now too.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
What?
Yeah, he posted on his Instagram with Kid Rock the other day.
Oh, man.
This is like step one in the Johnny Manziel process.
No, he passed
Find
that.
a D-list celebrity to waste your time with instead of practice.
Yeah, we've seen this before.
Yeah, and that's his idol, right? Hadn't he said several times that's he modeled his whole career, like his football career after Johnny Manziel, and watched him beating Alabama repeatedly.
Oh, man, I don't know. He just he runs so much, and I think teams are not going to be surprised now. I want them to win. I want them to win it all. But, man, I think they're going to have a hard time of it, even with him, because he might get knocked out in, the second game just because people are going to be coming after him.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch that Johnny Manziel documentary when he's in the NFL and, they track, how much you pay, how much you look at the playbook, on your iPad or whatever, they, track. And they were like, it was at 0.
He pawned it. He does not own the iPad anymore.
They were like, hey, do you want the charger? He's like, no, I'm good.
He sold it to Belichick.
Yeah,
Wow.
let's go. Well, that's good. Going into this season, then talking about what we got coming up, I feel like last year, you at least had the main storyline thread of it's Texas and Oklahoma's first year, so every game in the SEC for them, meant something. It wasn't just a normal game on the schedule. That's over now. So they've both been in it for a year. What are y'all seeing as the main storyline for this season in the SEC?
I would say, it's got to be Arch coming in to start for a whole year. The build-up for that has been insane. And so just seeing what he ends up doing, is he equal to the task, or is he somewhat disappointing? I think that's a big thing. And then I also think, it's DeBoer, where do they go, man? Because that was such a weird season for Alabama. Are they going to be, his recruiting has gotten a lot better. So is that going to reflect on the field, or are they going to regress a little bit? I think those are the two for me.
I always
Josh, what do you think?
I always like seeing something that comes out of nowhere in the middle of the season, something like Vanderbilt last year, there's always something like that in the SEC that happens that you're not expecting. And that's always fun. So, we react to whatever happens each week. And I think I'm just excited to see what random thing happens. I'm sure some team, no matter how good Texas A&M starts off, they're going to end up at 8-5 no matter what. So if they start off 0-5 or 5-0, they will end up at 8-5. So that's probably not going to be it. But, something else exciting will happen.
Yeah. Does DeBoer immediately go on the hot seat if they lose to Vanderbilt in Tuscaloosa?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, oh, man. Maybe even,
does he finish the season?
They may not pull the trigger, but, yeah, he's we're talking Finebaum A&M days on that one, for sure, I think.
Yeah. I feel like you've got
a question for you. Can the audience ask questions? Can we ask you a question?
Make it quick.
So when we were talking about the season and everything, when we first started, we were very anti doing the same thing again. So that meant doing the same characters. We would never do that. And then all of a sudden, the last few years we've been trying to do it, and it seems like the audience is just exponentially more interested when you bring back people. So I'm just curious, when you're doing your characters, at what point do you determine, yes, this one is in the bank, we're going to bring him back, or no, we're gonna let this one slide, or not really mess around with that type of vibe anymore? What is your bar for bringing them back?
Oh, 100% in the comment section. 100%. Yeah, if they sometimes I don't even notice a difference, and so it's we're not doing that again. But if they react positively, and I keep seeing a bunch of comments about that one character, especially if it's not one of the main players, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, it gets a lot of attention, a lot of comments, and that's you bring them back. You just let the audience decide, and that's the best thing in the world when you get one you can lock in, because it makes next week and the week after a lot easier.
But
then like you were saying, how do you not let Darth Mizzou get overused kind of thing like that? We were struggling with that with Vanderbilt, because every week they're like, oh man, I can't wait to see how he responds to Oklahoma and Auburn, and you're like, what?
Yeah,
no.
It's because it's
yeah. I think you thread the needle too there.
Well, I think it's the same thing with Swagger-bilt, as you've latched on this character to a team that will not run the table. Like, as much as I would love to see Vandy do it, and Missouri for comedy effect, they're going to let you down. So I don't have to worry about, like, Darth Miz's, like, absolute, reign of terror over the SEC. It would be fun, but but it's not going to happen.
God, it'd be great.
I would just say, yes, you can go by what the people want, or you can force feed them Big Ten accents at least 1 to twice a year because you think it's funny, but no one else does. I'm just saying, just think about it.
I love the Big Ten shorts, but didn't y'all did a Pac-12 thing one time, or was it introducing the new Pac-12 teams to the Big Ten? I think it was that.
Oh man.
Yeah, I have no
idea.
Yeah.
We've done so many.
Have you?
I don't know. Maybe that sounds like something we would do, but
I just remember there was a California surfer accent for USC that was fantastic, or maybe it was just a fever dream of mine. Maybe I just imagined. So there's an idea for you.
Oh wait, yeah. Okay, yeah. It was the Big Ten show in the Big Ten basement, and then I guess USC was coming on to introduce himself, and yeah, I mean, we may have broke like 600 views on that video, so it really was like a big moment.
Every year we're like, how do we work the Big Ten show into the season? And you got to give the people what they don't want.
Exactly. Well, there's always one style of video or something you want to do. That event, you've got to do it for yourself. Don't run in the ground. Just get it out of your head and then move. Then you can move on and think about other things. But at least for me, it's sometimes like, I just got to do it. Let's just do it, and I know it'll bomb, but at least I'll get it out of my head. We'll be done with it.
Man, absolutely. But yeah, I feel like for us, it's like if you want to do like a concept, like back in It's a Southern Thing days, y'all did the Twilight Zone. The real, like, the whole 9 yards, the film angles, the black and white, the camera styles, and so every now and again we'll try to do like instead of a good joke, it's just like, I really want to do a sci-fi episode, and so you just do it, and you have 0 jokes in it, and it's like, man. We probably should have just set up a conference room.
The Kentucky Forever one, where it was like a 4-minute build-up for one joke, and the joke wasn't even all that good, but it was very dramatic, and like the whole setup and everything, and it was we loved. We were like,
I think it was like Friday Night Lights style, where they were like this group were sitting around a campfire back in the 80s when the last time Florida or Kentucky beat Florida, and they were like, every year when they beat Florida, let's come back and reunite. And so the joke was since they hadn't done it in 30 years, they lost track of each other. And so the grand finale, the grand punchline, hold on to your seats, boys. It was, he calls his buddy, and the guy doesn't remember him and thinks he's like a spam call. That's why Mark Stoops hates us, because of that joke.
He does.
I like it.
4
minutes to get to that joke, though. 4 minutes.
Oh, and it was like, we colored our hair. For the 80s, we had like mullet wigs, and then when we were old people, like we like spray painted our hair with like Party City spray or whatever. So we went off, put glasses on.
Do y'all have
Matt? How much is Party City going out of business going to affect your operation? Because we're taking a hit on this one.
Oh no, see, I'm strictly. It's tough for me out here because I'm not anywhere near a Party City to begin with, so I haven't been able to rely on them since I've left It's a Southern Thing. So it's like Amazon if I can think ahead, or you better get real crafty at Walmart. Here's how Mondays for me are like this. I sit in my truck in the Walmart parking lot, and it's usually around 8:00. So I watch y'all's. And then I'm like, damn, that's good. And I was like, all right, let me go see if I can, make a boat out of poster board in Walmart now. And I don't. It looks like crap, and that's it.
He has on craft corner in Walmart.
Yeah, I can't craft. Yeah.
Well,
Lisa ends up doing a lot of it
vacation
for me.
Bible.
I know. You got your craft supervisor, Lisa. I know she got a cricket. I know it. I know a cricket.
I know y'all cricket buddies. Yeah, y'all on it.
Oh, dude, game respect game on that, man. Cricket's tough.
You get some cricket tips from her. She's all about it. It's back to school time, man. It's been fired up.
For cricket.
The ladies at Hobby Lobby know me by name.
Oh yeah, they. Hey, let me ask you this because I just saw this yesterday, and I was like, I got to ask Robert about this. Will you be subscribing to War Eagle Plus?
Well, I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
What is
man,
that?
I get to break the news to you. So I don't know if other schools have done this yet. This is the first I've seen of it, but Auburn is doing their own subscriber only video service where the proceeds go, I think, to the athletes. It's like their own in-house NIL thing. But it's just it's like it sounds Warrigal Plus. It's just subscribe and then get behind-the-scenes video content. And Gus had a whole pitch for it. That's the video is Gus not Gus, Freeze. They're all.
I was like, Gus came back? Are you sure?
Yeah, I was
Gus
tripping for
took
a second.
time off
He's
from
still at
about to
Florida
ruin
State.
Florida
He
State's
just
offense
wants
to
to
come
see
tell
Auburn
you
play.
about Warrigal Plus.
He's part of Auburn Plus.
No, Freeze did it very enthusiastically, pitched it, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is going to be, everybody's going to do this now.
Man, so you're basically asking, am I going to pay $20 a month to watch some freshman intern make a video on how the kickers change their shoes every game or something? Probably not.
100%.
And I am adamantly opposed to donating money to an NIL collective. I think that's the worst use of anyone's money. Like,
Really?
save that. The schools and the companies need to do that. I think, if you're going to be hitting up some poor guy, coming off his shift and then being like, hey man, we need $300 to maybe lock in this 5-star he'll leave next year. I think that's hard pass.
I think that's a privileged Auburn fan take because you've got yellow fella's pockets that he can dig into. Bama fans,
yeah, we also got his coaching hires too.
Yeah, he picks them good. But Bama fans are really having to rely on the collective. At the gas station across the street from here, a couple weeks ago, I got a bottle of Yay Alabama water, which goes to the collective. Like they're selling bottled water now that goes into the NIL collective, which is genius, I think.
Genius?
Now, however, we don't drink a lot of water in Alabama. Now, if they did sweet tea, they'd be on just sugar water.
Yay Alabama Mountain Dew Code Red, and then you start making some real
Yay
dough.
Alabama
look
gravy.
Yeah, boy.
But sell it in a bottle at the gas station next to the Cokes. Just bottled gravy.
Yeah, in a squirt bottle. Yeah.
Yes. I think that was an SNL sketch one time or something in a squirt bottle. This is something I've been working on. If you had to add, we're not done with expansion. There's no way that we're done with expansion. But looking across the rest of the NCAA, like what team or two teams do you think are a good fit for the SEC that you would really just selfishly that you would like to make content about, and that audience is hungry for it? Because I know there are a few teams out there that are always asking for videos, and it's like, I don't want to watch ACC football, so you're not going to get that. But if they join, then they'll get it.
All right. Swanee for sure.
So,
Welcome back.
Yeah, Swanee. We already got the uniform. Like, bring them back. Like, get their club football team out there against LSU, and I think the content would write itself. And the kids would have a great time anyway. I mean, it'd be a good experience for them. And then, we'd have CTE protocol on the sideline ready to go after the game, and I think they'd be good. Man, I watched this really interesting short video on YouTube about why Georgia Tech left the SEC, and after watching that, I felt so bad for Georgia Tech that I want to bring them back. The whole reason was that Bear Bryant wanted to offer scholarships to 100 recruits and then cut the ones that didn't make the team and just say bye. And Georgia Tech was like, no, we should only offer if they're going to make the team. And then all the SEC was like, that's stupid. So they left because they just wanted to honor scholarships. And I was like, man, that's tough. Like, we need to bring you guys back. But then again, I don't know. We went to their stadium this offseason. It's like, I don't know.
It looks like someone forgot about it for a long time and then said, oh, you guys want to play football? No, we got to right here.
Yeah, it's rough. I have a soft spot for them too, but they just don't have the fan base in Georgia.
No.
But it would be. They got some cool uniforms when they do the honeycomb jerseys. Those are pretty sweet.
Did you see they're ditching navy? Welcome to ACC talk here. They're ditching navy blue as their color, and I'm like, well, what's the color now?
Yeah, we all saw that.
But,
yeah, didn't we? We all saw that.
Okay, internet boy, whatever.
You don't know about War Eagle Plus, but you know that Georgia Tech is shifting its primary colors.
I've been dabbling with some other teams,
So what are they replacing it with?
I think black. maybe, or not replacing it with anything. It's just they're just going to have like gold and white, maybe.
Ooh, all gold jerseys?
I don't know.
That's not bad.
I don't know. Bring Swanee in though. Let's do that. What about you, Matthew? What are you thinking? What are the fan bases that are hitting you
Don't
up?
say Clemson or Florida State. Come on.
That's it. Those are the two big ones in the comment section.
Yeah.
And those two probably culturally the best fit. My dark horse is Virginia Tech. I think Virginia Tech is a good fit, and
That'd be fun.
I would take them over North Carolina for sure.
Oh, hands down.
Inner Sandman in the SEC.
Oh, I don't mind having North Carolina because of their basketball team.
Well, SEC doesn't need that anymore, Josh. Please.
We are a basketball conference. Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Real quick, I don't think I got this one in the. We got some great lightning rounds. We'll get to in a second. I think this last one though. What CBS football? Like are we entering the second or third season now of SEC on ABC, ESPN, or whatever? I can't remember.
Second.
It feels like an eternity already.
Second.
Do you miss CBS or you just miss the theme music?
I just missed the theme.
I miss a few things. Yeah, like Josh said, the theme music for sure, and I miss the big game of the week being done at 7:00 so you can start writing. Like now, the big game is not done until 11 p.m. And so you can't do anything. So you have to just wait. And man, I never realized how much those like 4 hours made a huge difference. Because I'm like, we shooting on Sunday and we're just like, why is everything going till midnight? This isn't used to happen. And it was like, oh, it's because we didn't get to write a script the night before. Okay, great.
And
yeah,
honestly,
so
I have to wake up Sunday and then see what happened in the game Saturday because I was asleep.
It's late, and we're only getting older. And will we be doing SEC content at 65 years old? Do you think? Is this like?
Man, the nursing home is not ready for the double.
Imagine,
team
the
up here.
three of us sitting around a retirement home trying to tell all the other people we used to be famous on the internet.
That's what George says. Everybody says it.
Yeah, as the AI robots feed us our mush. Man. Real quick though, Josh, have you watched any given Saturday yet on Netflix?
No, I haven't. Robert was telling me about it though, so I wanna check it out.
Yeah, I was trying to get y'all's take on it. We'll have to talk about it later. It's been interesting. I think it's good for the conference that they're doing stuff like that. Hopefully, I don't know if this is a one-off. If they're going to get to do it again next year, but that's pretty good stuff.
The production company this past, I guess, I don't know, early summer, the production company reached out and they were like, hey, we're going to be doing an episode on Vanderbilt beating Alabama. And the director of the episode really wants to use footage from the Vanderbilt King. Can we use this footage, please? And so I'm just like, oh, that sounds awesome. Sure, here you go. And I took like an hour to remove the music, to cut it down, to send them their high quality file. And I'm like, well, this is going to be pretty great. The people who have watched it says it's not in it. So they didn't use it. So I was just like, okay, great. That's fine with me. I didn't want it to be in it.
I sat there thinking maybe they'll squeeze it in. And yeah, it was just the Diego show. And Clark Lee, which is a great. I got some respect for him watching the video. He gets me fired up for Vandy football, which has never happened before. So,
no, he's a good dude. We liked him a lot.
Y'all get to meet him?
Sorry, your crappy internet. Also, I'm the only one with high quality internet where you can hear.
No, you broke up there for a second. So hold on. We didn't want to say anything, but it was a little iffy. So y'all get to sit down with Clark Lee when y'all went to Vandy?
Oh no! I just liked his flow. Yeah, he wouldn't talk to us. I think he knows about us because I think an assistant coach said that they watched it. What was it?
When I was in the tunnel about to go out, the coaching staff walked through and they were all like yelling like, "Oh, Vandy Pimp, yeah!" So he walked by and was like laughing about it. So he knows what it is.
A grown man in his 40s wearing a kid's cape.
You know what? I agree. But when you walk out of the tunnel and like flames and stuff are shooting off, you're like, "Oh, this is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me."
He's a fan.
So you guys are technically Hoot'n and Holler's first repeat guest.
Yeah, technically, yeah. From 3 years ago.
Yeah, 4 years ago, and even though it was just Matt on there at the time. But I had a question for Robert. Did you ever get one of those good ice makers?
I did. That is hilarious. Yes, it's on my countertop right now. However, I will say this:
What a callback!
It's not one of these like $8,000 ones. That's what I thought at that time period of my life I was going to have to get. But Walmart and Costco sell a very, very good nugget ice maker for like $250. So it's still a price to pay for ice. But man, it's like, I would encourage your audience to go out there and get the Frigidaire ice maker. Brought to you by Frigidaire, the best ice maker in the business here.
If things don't work out with Renaissance Bank, you've got a fallback there with Frigidaire.
Guys, we've all had cubed ice before, and sometimes it's just not what you need.
Check out the affiliate link.
Robert, have you named your ice maker yet?
Have I named it?
Yeah.
Oh, I should call it like Elsa or something, like Frozen or something.
Yeah, you should give it a woman's name like a boat, yeah.
It's bad luck to have an ice machine without a name. The Vandy Pirate coming next season to an episode near you.
Oh, that'd be that. Thank you for the idea. You got Vandy, Pimp. I'll take whatever I can get on Vandy.
Okay. He stole Vandy Pirate right from under his job.
Vanderbilt's not working. That's it just doesn't make sense. Also, logistically, it's too much work.
The iPad's got to be charged.
Yeah, exactly. I got to run it. I got to get it to stand up. I can't do that.
I got to make another boat out of construction.
Yeah, come on. I don't have the glue for that. Before I get into lightning round, any other questions before we lock them in for this exciting finish here? We got lightning round. I asked the audience, so I got a lot of submissions. I asked them for their most insane college football take, and I got some that were pretty lukewarm. I got a few that felt like criminal confessions, but then I got some solid ones too. So I'm gonna go through these. We're gonna give ourselves 10 minutes here to get through them, and you could just hoot, agree with it, holler on it, whatever your opinion is. If you've got one, throw it out there. Here we go. Brian says spiking the ball to stop the clock is the literal definition of intentional grounding.
Ooh, I mean, I'm gonna go with I guess a hoot means I'm agreeing with it.
Yeah.
I'll hoot on that one as well.
Yeah, hoot. I mean, Bo Nix against Arkansas. All your Arkansas fans will probably agree with that one.
No doubt about that.
That's a touchy subject there. I agree. I never thought of it like that, but it is. So if they want to ban that, that'd be interesting. Noah says Bama Stadium isn't even in the top 15 toughest places to play.
I mean,
wow, that's a tough. I mean, I think Bryant Denny, you got if it's like a night game against a top 15 opponent, I would holler. But a day game against Arkansas, yeah, a hoot for sure because the students are leaving at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, well,
hoot is when you agree.
No,
right?
Am I messing up the Hoot and the Holler'n?
No. He got it right. He said it right. He's saying
yeah.
If Bama's got it locked and it's a day game against not a top 25, top 15 opponent, they're not really rocking the place.
Who is?
But still, you want to go for the Denny dogs and the Mr. Brightside's worth all of it. So I mean, you got to go either way.
Yeah. So you do think they are one of the top 15 toughest places to play all the time, Josh?
Yeah, I think no matter what. Yeah.
All the time. Okay. Yeah, Georgia Southern was really scary.
I was at that game. Not a great time.
Tin horn!
Speaking of entertaining football, Colin says his take is Ivy League football is more entertaining than the SEC. When was the last time you watched an Ivy League football game?
Wow.
And I was going to say how, but it is on the ESPN app. You'll see it when you're scrolling sometimes on Saturday. Like, oh.
You just got to scroll through women's tennis and golf to get there.
They play on Saturday?
Do they play on Saturday?
Wow.
It seems to me like that would be one of those. They would play on like Wednesday. But yeah, nothing more exciting than watching white nerds play football.
Yeah, they probably just play behind the school or something.
Yeah. Now, Ivy League football.
They got the little Nerf whistle ball they play with.
Yeah.
Ivy League football, not that entertaining. Ivy League basketball, however, when they get to the tournament, that can be entertaining.
They make some noise.
Yeah.
Dude, Yale is a top tier team every single year, and they're gonna take out the teams that they need to take
Princeton
out.
is always good because they bore people to death.
In basketball? Probably football, too.
Yeah.
I bet that guy thinks lacrosse is football.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Oh.
I bet that's it.
Dude, that's a real controversial take there, Colin. I like that one.
Or soccer. being proper.
Yeah, I don't think Colin even believes that himself. This is interesting. Diana says all kicking should be done by position players.
Oh God! I mean, that's pretty much what Auburn did last year, and you saw how that turned out. Like, that'd be a holla on my end.
I think you take it a step further, and I think the opposing team should be able to choose who kicks your field goal streak.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I like that. That's a good idea. I'll hoot that one.
Terrence Cody coming to kick the game-winning field goal.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, let's see how you do, Terrence, on the other end.
Okay, he probably misses it, but if he hits it, people tear that place apart.
Yes.
No doubt.
That'd be the most exciting thing you ever saw.
There's a Daniel Moore painting of it the next day. Absolutely. And it'd be so good. Dominique says the best rivalry in football right now is Florida LSU. It's the most cursed rivalry, I think.
Man, I don't think Florida's been holding up their end of the deal on that, though.
No, it's a curse.
Georgia Alabama's been pretty good for the past few years.
Yeah, Alabama LSU is a much better rivalry, I think. Florida's just choking or blowing it by throwing shoes across the field. Like it's not fun for me as a Florida fan to watch that game.
That was the greatest moment in college football history, though. So I guess they do have that going for them.
That was the moment I was like, oh, we're bad forever, I think.
How is that guy? Was it Marco Wilson? How is he viewed by Florida fans even today? Do you have an opinion on that?
I just personally, I mean, they're at the end of the day, these are young men. They're going to make mistakes. It's just a dumb thing to do. In the heat of the moment, you're going to do dumb things. I don't fault them for it, but it was dumb. It was very dumb.
The cleat yeet, the best name for a play.
It is so good. Yes. Here you go. Jair says, if you don't tailgate, you don't deserve entry into the game.
Okay. Man, all the tailgates are like corporate, like we provide the food and the TV and it's in a white sterile tent. Like I don't blame people for not digging that.
So if the president wants to come to the game now, they're like, all right, you got to get here an hour and a half before time and play cornhole with this guy over here without his shirt on.
Yeah.
And hey, if I got to get my 12-year-old drunk to get in the game, I'll do that.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be the first one. That's
Yeah.
Come on, Timmy, you're only 6 natty lights deep. That ain't gonna get us in.
Tailgating is work. It is a commitment for not even just the day. Sometimes it's the night before as well. So that's a lot.
Much.
I also feel like every game I go to is 11:30, and it's like we're gonna eat a Chick-fil-A biscuit at a tent, and then you got to go in immediately.
Yes, stone cold sober for football. It's. Danny says coaches should have to enter the transfer portal as well. Okay,
I like that. Man, I would agree with that just to have to read what their like Instagram I'm entering the transfer portal thing would be. like what would like Brian Harson's like after much reflection, I'm taking my talents to AutoZone, bros. Like, see ya.
I'm taking mine back to the house in Idaho just to tweet at Auburn for the next 3 years.
I'm taking the company car with me.
Yeah. So,
Braves picks whoever is closest to the Robert Trent Jones golf trip.
What if instead of the transfer portal, they get exiled to a team?
Oh, that would be that was one of the big comments was about relegation, and that's been thrown around in like a pie in the sky dream. But relegating coaches would be fun.
Yeah,
that would be great.
I mean, Jeremy Pruitt, I feel like, is living the dream right now. He's going to be D coordinator at Hoover all over again with his rap sheet.
I feel like Auburn's been on the receiving end of that for years now.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, 100%.
This is not a good suggestion. Ty says the defending national champions should have every game at home. I assume just the following season.
Wow.
When they're defending it. But that's a lot.
Yeah. I think the last thing that these teams at the top need is another unfair playing advantage. I say flip it, and they play no home games the next year. They can play all away games.
Dude, Alabama at La Monroe, it's got to happen. Like, it's got to happen.
Oh,
well, God, they went to South Florida already, so what's stopping them?
Hey, man, if Missouri can do it, everybody can.
Craig says both bands should be allowed to play whenever they want. Let the people go crazy with noise.
Okay, I'm saying this as a former 4-year member of the Auburn University marching band, so you could say my credit on this is pretty high. I'm totally against that because what it would devolve into, because they let you do that in high school. And if you listen to any high school band, they just like, it's just like they pick like one ugly dissonant chord. It's like what the LSU band did during that 7 overtime A&M game where they're just like when A&M's coming to play. It's awful. It's not even like music. Hard disagree. Hard pass.
I say get rid of both bands and turn it all over to the DJ. Stadium DJs. Roll them out there at halftime. Let them.
We do need at least. Have y'all been to a Hawks game before?
Yeah, like in
Is
Atlanta.
that hockey or something? What is
No,
that?
the Atlanta Hawks. The bad.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. That's fair. They don't do very well.
I'm a Georgia Tech man. You know this.
This is it's great because I think every NBA game they've got music going all game long. They just kind of drop it down to just like a beat while the action happening, and then they'll play like the whole music in timeout or dead ball situations. But at halftime at the Hawks, they get a rapper to come out, and there's a whole halftime performance from some. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I saw Sexy Red perform. The Sexy Red, gentlemen.
Wow.
God, can you imagine the lady who like balances the plates on the unicycle having her own DJ out there? That would be like the ultimate halftime show.
Yes.
That's Red Panda, bro. Let's not.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I got to put some respect on the name.
Please.
RP.
I think there's something to that. I think you'd lose a lot of season ticket holders at Alabama if you did that, but it would be.
They've been playing the same music since like 2006 at Bryant-Denny.
Yeah, you just
It
same
doesn't
playlist,
change.
just
Hey,
play.
hey, everybody loves Green Day. Just deal with it.
No. It's like, at halftime. It's always show tunes from the '70s or something. I'm like,
The sounds of Gloria Stefan.
turn the beat around.
Also, man, the $1 Million Band's got a problem because inflation is like making them seem less and less cool. Like they're gonna have to start looking at a name change. I think
That's true. But yeah, I didn't think
that's a
about
good
that
point.
one. That's a
The value menu band.
That's a good timely joke, Robert. Shouldn't have wasted it
down
on this
for the
podcast.
season.
Hold it for next season.
go. He took the Vandy pirate and my banjo. Just giving away gold.
Daria says teams shouldn't be allowed to punt in the fourth quarter. Got to go for it on fourth down every single time. I love that.
I love that.
Lane Kiffin loves it.
Analytics, baby.
And if you do punt, it has to be someone who is already on the field. You can't bring somebody in. It's got to be like the quarterback or something.
Got to be Mount Cody again, punting the ball.
Colt McCoy living a dream.
Oh yeah.
Man, best punting quarterback.
This is a great one. Matt, not me, although I do share a sentiment here. I do feel like this is the long game.
Nice try, Matt.
Lane Kiffin will be the coach at Alabama next year as DeBoer and Freeze, I don't know what Freeze got to do with it, both get fired.
No, because Lane Kiffin makes $9 million coaching at Ole Miss. You're going to make $11 million coach at Alabama, but people are going to look over your shoulder every decision you make every day of your life? Why? Why would you do that?
I think you got something you want to say, Robert. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the Vandy Pirate would say no. It was. I feel like he burned every bridge on the administration side. The fans would love it, but like the people the pencil pushers in the front office would probably do a hard pass. Like I don't even think they interviewed him for this last coaching hire.
I don't know how far it got. I kind of thought it might happen, but I don't know. I think that he wants the job. I think that there's a part of him. I know the money is great, but I think at the end of the day, it's all about I want to win at Alabama, like where Saban pushed me out at.
Yeah. I also too like what's Ole Miss's cap here? I mean, like has he hit it? Are they just not going to be able to make it a run in the playoffs? I'm curious if he's like worried about that.
Yeah, it's hard to say that Ole Miss can get better than they were last year with Jackson Dart.
I was going to say, I feel like he might think last year was his best shot at it.
Yeah, they were good last year. They should have been in the playoffs, but there was some anti-SEC bias, it felt like. So I won't
Pesky Florida ruining all our chances.
Yeah, that was a good win, though. That was fun. That was good.
That was when he wouldn't punt in the fourth quarter. You see, he was following the rule.
Go for it. Analytics say, don't go for it here, but he's doing it anyway. deep in their own territory.
I want to know if the analytics is like a hard yes or no, like hard yes don't or hard yes go for it, or if it's like a range. It's like the needle's in like the red, and it's like, I can still do it here.
Flip a coin. Go for it. This is our last one here. Jordan says all Georgia fans have a big head. Literally, they all have giant heads.
Yes. Okay. I will say, when we did a show in Athens, it was the most interesting thing. All these Georgia fans, they want you to come by their tailgate and stuff. And they don't say, hey, come by. We have a lot of people. They say, hey, we got 30 dogs at this tailgate. And they all say it. They all say it like that. So, if you're asking, how many dogs going to be there? If you want to go to this tailgate or not. That's how they express their numbers in a group.
Yeah, so that was years ago. Ever since then, if Robert and I are going to go to a party or anywhere where there are people, we'll ask each other, how many dogs going to be there?
Kirby Smart does have a pretty big head.
Have y'all ever had a Georgia fan bark at you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I have not.
I don't think that I have. Yeah, well, yeah, I have. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was me directly, but they were just going. Yeah.
There's nothing you can do to prepare yourself for it. It's very shocking.
It's as shocking as an LSU fan chucking a whiskey bottle at you.
Oh, does that happen to you?
Yes.
No, that happens all the time. I would expect that, actually.
All right, guys.
Wow. Okay. Boom. Nailed them.
There it is. Yeah, you killed that lightning round. Thanks for joining us. Hoot'n and Holler'n, we'll do it again in, I guess, 3 or 4 years. SEC Shorts, watch it every Monday morning at 8 o'clock in the fall on the YouTubes. Yeah, also the Facebook, but don't you want everybody to watch it on YouTube?
Man, we don't do anything on any other platform. Yeah, YouTube is it. Well, or you can upload the people who rip our stuff and upload it on TikTok. You can also watch it there, I'm guessing.
Oh, my God. They're the worst.
I hate it. I hate them.
But y'all don't put y'all stuff on TikTok, do you?
We've tried, and it gets 10 views, and we're like, whatever.
Yeah.
We're so old now. We're just we'll just put it up on this, and just whatever happens, happens. You just can't keep up with the new stuff. We're just so old now.
Yeah, I think it gets to a point where you just have to draw a line, and you're just whatever comes after this, I can't do it. I give up.
That's fair. I agree with that. Anything else you want to plug? Are we doing any live shows this year? Or are we going to wait?
No live shows.
No, we're taking a break. Those things are exhausting. So we're taking a little bit of a hiatus just to recharge the batteries a little bit. What about you, Matthew? I think you need to start doing that kind of stuff. You would just crush it.
No, that live shows sound terrifying to me. We're gonna try to go to some stadiums and do some stuff this year. I'm gonna go to Mizzou and watch them play Kansas week 2, I think. And I don't know, they'll receive me with open arms, I'm sure. And
are you bringing the mask? Are you gonna bring it?
I don't know. It's gonna be fun to bring that through TSA. But I'll try.
Especially when it's on your face.
Yeah. I can't leave that to carry on. It's too important.
It's medical.
Yeah, that's my CPAP mask. Robert, Josh, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic season of shorts.
Thanks for having us. We had a great time. Looking forward to seeing what you come up with this year too.
Yeah, man, you got to come be in another short at some point this season. We'll bring Colorado back.
Oh, the buff.
The buff, man. That's the best one.
This is the year. Got to put the tattoos back on my face like jelly rolls.
But yeah, thanks, man, for having us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. All right, everybody watching, listening at home, thanks for doing so. Check out the website, hootandholler'n.com, for other episodes and merch and all that good stuff. Take care. God bless. Tell your mom. And then we said,
how many dogs you got?
Oh, that's a good lesson.
Pimp down. Pimp down.